Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Tech with Gen Z. Today we have something very special and spicy for you guys. We usually speak about computer science degrees or boot camps, but today is something from a very, very different background. So with me today I have What's good, y'all? My name is Luniye and I am a junior mobile technician and I am trying to migrate into software development. Yeah, yeah. Okay, actually, let's dive right into it. Like, did you ever think you were able to be in tech, like at all? Um, not tech as in computer tech, but yeah, or it's well tech, because I only started to be a boilermaker. And then I told myself, you know what, maybe try and learn what these computers are about, what these robots are about, how they come about programming, the language, everything. And so, yeah, that's what me interested. I feel like something that's super inspiring from you is that you're self-taught. Yeah. Like you literally have no tech background or you never went to school. Please tell us about that. Because I know so many people want to know. So many people are also self-taught. They're doing YouTube tutorials or just getting mentored by someone. So like what advice and how has it been for you, especially being self-taught? I want to like has been rough. So there's like a good side and there's like the bad side of it. So the good side would be that you feel empowered. You can feel that you're forcing yourself to do something that you literally have no idea about or where it comes about. Yeah. And you literally have like zero computer skills if you're someone like me who wasn't like even interested in laptops or anything. And you get to find yourself in a point whereby you always amazed at how the world is actually evolving. That somewhere you just programmed and wrote this language for a specific app or things like that. And then the dark side of it is you feel very lonely. You literally feel like you have this imposter syndrome that is taking over. You feel like you don't know what is happening. There's no roadmap. You don't know where to start, which program to start. Yeah. And you find yourself just mixing up everything and starting with the hardest things instead of the easy ones. So you always feel like you have no sense of direction and all of that. So what have you done to actually overcome that? Because imposter syndrome is so real. I know. I can just say you just need to keep on pushing it. You just need to tell yourself that you know it's difficult, but I just need to do it to keep going soundly, and I need to just go do research, find out what comes first, which one came first, and which one fits to the other. It's actually one of them really staying consistent, asking for help at work, going to the CS and work and finding out how they did it, because at least they did it the traditional route. And it's easy to find out for someone who has a nice experience. Yeah. True. So that's how I can do it. Ooh, wow, that really sounds like a fun and hectic like experience. Like it's just all in one. Like one moment you're so happy, like you're experiencing something, and the other moment you're just like, what the heck am I doing? Oh, bro. Yo, see, babe, I actually want to know more about like your tech journey. Like, how did you even start? Because you have a role as a mobile dev, right? She's a mobile dev. So, like, how did you get that role, and like, what did you do exactly? So for now, I'm still a mobile technician, right? So what happened is I just got myself a leadership in technology. And throughout that leadership, I've learned that these thing called development. And the way first that I got in, I was just into talk with mobile technician. I love typing. I've seen different words and just find out my understanding. And that's when one of the guys there, she's telling me with her like cheating me. And they got me in and I was in and I was just learning and practicing on of that. As in I really understood how to do lots of like inductions during my leadership of sitting on the room. And then the guys, they were fitting in on paper. Then about their vehicles. Was it a practical? Yeah, it was like, it wasn't a practical. It's just something that they had to do every morning. Oh, and for me, it was frustrating because they just They were still positioned in one place. People are still filling in on papers. And I was like, actually, you need to do something about that. Yeah. That's when I was like, actually, let me dive to know that, understand it, and then maybe try and create an app. So,
I mean, a solution. Yeah. That's literally what I love about tech. Like, you find a problem, you create a solution, and life is just easier after that.
yeah.
So you're still working on that?
I'm still working on that because I'm like, while doing that, I've discovered another issue that I'm having. And I was like, okay, now I'm busy working on two apps, and it's just
So frustrating.
it's frustrating. Yeah, like I had so many burnouts, and I'm even like on my team, even prepared for everything, but it just was myself, and I pushed it. Yeah.
Wow, that actually really, it feels so encouraging because as someone who's there to take like for almost 3 years now, like I feel like, oh, the projects I could have been doing or like the solutions I could have been, implementing for companies or startups or individuals could have been way bigger, like, because, like I've learned and stuff like that. So hearing that from someone self-taught and didn't have a background, it's so encouraging. It's like, wow, I can actually like, wow, she can do all of this, and what am I like?
You have the education.
Yeah. And if you can do it, then like
Everybody else must.
come on, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. So, I actually want to know, have you ever had like a freelance gig, like during your time as a mobile dev?
I've never.
You've never done any outside work?
Something like that. I have never. And this otherwise is speech about me learning and trying to create like websites and things. I've never had to do something
Outside.
because I also feel like I'm not ready. Like I'm ready to step into my decision because, like I said, there's no mentor, there's no one telling me what to do.
Yeah. Everything you do.
Yeah, so you shouldn't take you on a also someone, then I just mess it up. So,
Even if you don't wanna make funny things, money and businesses do.
I know when they do that. Now you find a car it's driving.
The steering wheel doesn't have an engine brake. So I don't want to do that. But eventually we are going to get to that point here, and like, because you're gonna finish with the job, and now you have to go somewhere, do something. Like now you actually have to apply all of the experience that you had into other gigs and other job experiences. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I have a question. Yeah, this is for people that are doing software tech currently and probably want to hear it from someone who's already in the industry. So what tips would you give to someone who is self-taught, doesn't know what to do, and they want to get a job, and they also having imposter syndrome? Yeah. Wow. What basic tips would you give them to just keep them going?
So what I would say they should do, right? When it comes to tech, I say always it's confusing. So when you solve to it's soft.
Yeah.
So learning a program is key here. Like you found that HTML was released first, learn that first, CSS was released first, learn that first. So just go out, code your search how they came about. So basically create your own roadmap because you never really software, you know what the roadmap is. So create it for yourself. Once you have that, you create your systems and things like that. It's your soft skills or your technical skills. Have that list. And one thing I always have asked people to start with intentions and volunteer work. Do not force yourself to dive deep into this work. Life is really to the traction.
People that
Now you wanna force yourself and you wanna jump into it.
Yeah.
Don't do that in big cases.
Start with volunteering work. You can listen. Time will always run. Don't run with it. Just manage your own pace.
So just look for volunteering work. Look for internships. Look for learnerships. Look for things that will build your CV and build your career and your experience. That way we're in a proper working space and you're maneuvering and that, you know that you are in a space whereby you know and you understand what exactly it is that you're doing. When you are Sultan and you can people who have so you really need to find yourself in a position whereby you tell yourself that, you know what, I'm not in a hurry and I am willing to wait. And you just go with the little that you have. Just fellowships, internships, military, but maybe it is.
That's very good advice, because if there's something I really wish I told myself when I was starting in tech, is that slow down, slow down. Because I remember the first lecture that I had, first semester of my first year, we did Java. Oh gosh, Java. Oh, till this day, Java, I haven't forgiven you. Till this day, I almost dropped out actually. I won't forget this. I went home for holiday. I went right home after first semester. Sent my dad. I don't want this. I'm good. And then I realized, literally, and when I realized, right now that okay, I should have slowed down. I should have given myself time, because this thing really, it's all about commitment.
True.
And if you really want it, you are going to get it. But don't let the pressure get to you, because once you feel like you're falling behind, you're not gonna do well.
I feel like once you compare to once you compare with people that are really bad and the really high what's going on, you're gonna find yourself getting hurt. Because I remember I was outside learning HTML and CSS. Was that right? I can tell HTML and CSS outside school. I can take this on. And now people are coming to me. This is on. And now I tell them like, what are snakes doing here? Oh god. Okay, we're dealing with snakes or something. What's a seashell? They don't finish. These things are never gonna address. And that's when I realized that, you know what, I think the reason now you feel like you're falling back is because you're trying to compete with people that are already ahead. Like, even though you've only been here 30 months, you're only understanding HTML and CSS. We haven't gotten to Java, JavaScript. We haven't gotten to H.
And the way it was for me, the people in my class weren't, okay, not all of them, but some of them had like prior experience with like tech. Some of them, so what's that high school subject?
You can't.
Some of them took CAD, so as soon as like they already knew what an IDE is, I'm like, what's an IDE? I had to learn like literally, like after like everybody knows how to say hello. Well, I don't even know what to say hello, but like why are we saying I didn't understand it. Like I just put myself and my laptop, put myself there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to the instructions. I didn't even know what I was supposed to. I'm like, I said, just roll with, just do things. So like we hack, like literally, we hack, and that's it.
That is me. Like every time somebody say, okay, we hack it. I don't think it was broad. I don't think it was cybersecurity. Like I think it's infrastructure. Like data analysis. I'm like, isn't IT just hacking something? Are we just like hacking a computer, hacking something, getting the money? Then we go, we move. Like which movies that I'm watching? There's some that is the top. It's something about profile.
Okay, now I get it. It was so crazy because I was so overwhelmed. Everybody knew what they were doing, and when assignments came, everybody's doing like their projects and stuff. I remember I was so stressed. I was so stressed because I did not understand the work. I even asked ChatGPT like, "What is this?" ChatGPT is giving me other things. I'm like, "Okay, it's cool. That's cool. Chill." And because I did not have like an ego, I'm like, I want to finish what I started. I didn't come here for nothing, and I don't believe God is going to lead me to a direction that is not going to leave you hanging. I'm just like, I'm here for a reason. So I am going to continue my journey. I don't know what's going on yet, but eventually I'll be fine. And look at me now. I want to be a software engineer. I want to, oh gosh. I'm locked in. So eventually you guys want to get, if you have any imposter syndrome, if you wanted you a person syndrome, yeah, that's just a devil in you. Yeah, at this point. Oh, okay, so I have one last question, and I got this question from the previous episode. So, seeing where we are right now as a society and then take. If you close your eyes right now, close your eyes. Oh, you mean it was correct? Yeah. Yeah. And think of how the world would be in 10 years from now. And rather, I mean, like tech wise. Yeah. Just like robots. Yeah. Tell us, what do you see? And where do you see yourself? Where do you see the society? We can open my eyes. Yeah. Your eyes thinking.
So 10 years from now, damn, I was seeing robots. I think too soon for South Africa.
Okay.
Self-driven cars
Mm-hmm.
that we can try to get. I mean, it's helping if elsewhere in the world.
Yeah.
True collateral for us also. And I'm also seeing a whole lot of AI related. Like coding will be easier. It's already it's already easy because you already like so in some hard settings it's just like using AI. And I'm seeing a whole lot of robots that are just space. I'm seeing people make it courses. She just what's up right now? Just someone busy a robot and AI and things like that. So yeah, that's yes.
You know, when I think about it, I just think of like AI, like I feel like you can even, you know, human organs or like body parts. I feel like people would even like replace their normal eyes and put some artificial eye just so they can like see through X-rays and just have superhuman stuff. I don't know. I just think so much like about AI, and I feel like the way people are panicking about AI, you should if you're not upskilling. But as much as AI is taking jobs, it's also creating millions of new other jobs. So as long as you upskill and you stay with the trends, you should be fine. You should be fine. But anyways, thank you so much, Lady, for joining us. I had so much fun. Listening to your story, your background, everything you've learned, everything that took you backwards. You know, that was very, very inspirational to hear, especially from someone in school. And it could be inspirational for someone who's doing, you know, self-taught tech as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Hopefully you come for another episode.
I'll try.
See.
But most time when I come, I'm maneuvered.
By the time she comes back, she'll probably be a senior way for us. But thank you so much for tuning in. See you in the next episode.